nobody, I don't think anybody on the pitch or in the stands, and obviously this includes Chris Kavanagh, who had a good view of it, thought there was any incident of any note there, to the point where everyone was just surprised when that conversation starts happening. We hear there's a VAR check, and then obviously that snowballs the red card. We know what's going to happen, as Dyche is at pains to point out every single time. The referee goes to the monitor. The decision has effectively, it seems, already been made. Still yet to see someone stick with their on-field decision. But, it was a hugely contentious decision. The latest hugely controversial decision to go against Everton during a festive fixture list, which had been filled with them. And it's a source of frustration within the club, outside the club. Heard James Coleman's words after it, spoke to Jarrad Branthwaite after it. The dressing room is furious. The dressing room, Dyche is mild with his comments, he's measured with his comments, but believe me, the players there, they're incensed by the way that they feel that they've been treated over this Christmas period. It's dodgy decision after dodgy decision. And when you pull them out in isolation, you can maybe say, I can understand why that or understand that. But when you look at the whole collection and you look at the decisions that haven't gone in Everton's favour again, you really start to kind of come across a narrative of a team that is trying to progress against adversity. We know it's got a small squad. We know that it's been hit with injuries. We know they've had tough games over recent week. But it really feels like they've been playing one hand behind their back. When you look at, I don't even think some of these are 50-50s, but even at their most generous terms, when you look at some of the decisions, it feels like every 50-50's gone against Everton, and that really is having an impact, had an impact last night. It's going to be costly for January unless the appeal is successful.
I mean, Gav, we were stunned in real time there in the ground. I mean, where the penalty area was actually right in front of us as well, so we were right side on for it. I mean, watching it back at home on the television, maybe, what were your thoughts? Were you shocked?
I was just getting the ringing out my ear. Yeah. But no, Joe's right. I mean, it goes back to what my initial reaction when that passage of play was Calvert-Lewin. Why did he do that? Should the was Dan Gima for him the right hand side when he was like, what's this going? They should have passed it, you blah blah blah, and all this type of stuff. And then it goes. I think you tweeted during the game, Joe, that actually it's not clear what's going on here. I remember in the aftermath, what? And then he said something around the VAR, and I thought, what for? And then they looked at it, and then there was, and that speaks volumes, doesn't it, for the process, doesn't it, really, about the chain of events that actually nobody really understood what was going on, least of all the match officials. And then when they said VAR, I was thinking, what for? And he said Calvert-Lewin, and they're looking at it, no, that's not going to there's no problem over that, really. And then you look at it again, and then you see a leading, that's studs or whatever, and think, no, that's all right. And even, I think there's that video clip, isn't it? It was Anderson, was it, going to Calvert-Lewin? That sort of red card, the Palace player. So the action of the players was, that there's no issue here for us. This is just going to be a perfunctory check. And guess what? Within, a minute or so, call to the booth. I have a problem, by the way. I think I'd like to see the stats about getting when it's on the home ground and when it's on the away ground. That'd be an interesting thing. And then when he gets called over, the way it's gone forward so far, this is going to happen. This.